Hey, what's up everyone? Product for Kicks here with another video. So last week I showed you guys part one of my latest pickups. This week I'm gonna show you guys the rest, so let's get into it again. All right guys, let's dive into some of my latest pickups. You guys have seen this before. It's a Yeezy box. It says Boost on the side, but this time it says Quantum. So it's just a basic box, but there's no box damage, which is really good. I think Adidas does a really good job of actually shipping out the boxes. But, you know, the presentation is the same for the Yeezy 350s. Now, these are the Yeezy Quantum Teal Blues. Now, I actually have a really funny story about this. So, you know, on Adidas, I enter in the raffle for like everything because I don't usually win the raffles, just like sneakers. But I actually ended up winning these. And I believe the retail price was, I don't know if it tells me on the tag, I don't even remember, to be honest with you. But I think it was like $245, $250, maybe it was, I think it was like $283 after tax. But my first impression of this shoe is, I don't like it. I think it's ugly. And that's just my preference. But, you know, if some people like this shoe, you gotta be the product of your own kicks. And this is definitely a shoe that's not in my repertoire. You know, it's not something I like just based on first impressions so far, but, you know, if you do, there's nothing wrong with that. I think the teal blue is kind of, I don't really like it on this shoe. If it was just like the black and white, it's like the first colorway, it would have been nice, but it like seems super flimsy. It opens up like this. Yeah, I don't know. This is a basketball shoe, and I played basketball my entire life, so I don't really know how comfortable it would be. It's a Yeezy, so it could be comfortable, but this is a straight to the court shoe. I need to try this shoe. I need to hoop in this shoe. I need to compare this shoe to the Jordan 35s that I just got. And if I roll my ankle, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I don't know. The tongue is kind of weird for a basketball shoe, but I bet you the quality holds up. I bet you it's strong quality. I'm all about grip. I need grip on a basketball shoe. The back this is a sturdy shoe, so your heel's not gonna go anywhere when you're moving around. See, I'm a 2, so I'm a shooter, so this might not fit my play style, but it might fit other people's play style, for sure. You know what? Honestly, like I said, you know, you gotta be the product of your own kicks. This isn't something for me, but if it is for you, that's not a problem. I personally wouldn't pay any sort of resale for this shoe. I would just get it like I did off the raffle or for retail. But if you really like this shoe, maybe $20, $30 over retail. Nothing too crazy. Now, this next shoe, I really like this silver box. I think it pops. I like how it reflects. I also like how the holes are actually like, you can actually feel the paper and feel like what's inside, instead of like some that has the plastic over there. I think the yellow makes the silver pop a lot. Now, for those of you guys that know, the yellow paper, the off-white paper, and these are the off-white Dunk rubbers, or I should say the Nike off-white rubber Dunks. Now, I actually got super lucky. I hit on sneakers for the first time in a little bit. Sneakers does me dirty, but I won these on sneakers, so I got these for retail, and I'm glad I did. I'm really glad I did. And also, like, the box is perfect. Like, Nike actually shipped me a non-damaged box here. So retail for these were $190, so you're looking at like $201, I believe, after tax. Now, my first impressions are they're super rubbery. I mean, I know that's what it says, but these things are like, I'm not kidding, this is like good rubber. I don't know what they made this out of, but this tongue is like super big, which I think is kind of weird. it looks a little bulky too, like for a low top shoe. I like the green laces that they come with it. You know, I'll probably throw one black and then throw one green if I could even figure out how to relace this shoe. The zip tie, of course, you know, typical Off-Whites. Obviously, you got the made in China's, another typical thing of Off-Whites. I like the imprint right here. You really can't read it though, as you can other Off-Whites. Oh yeah, see, I don't know if I like that. See, this Nike right there is super flimsy, kind of comes off like that. I can see that ripping off, you know, if you wore the shoe or if you skated in the shoe a lot. Yeah, no, I like the Nike Air on the back. It seems comfortable. It's got kind of like a heel tab. Not really though. You know what? I want to wear this shoe. At one point, I want to wear this shoe somewhere down the line for me. But you know, our weather isn't the best right now, so these might kind of stay on ice. I really like the black and green colorway on this shoe, and I like that detail on the tongue. It says Nike Off. For sure, I like that. Now, if I were you guys, I think these go for $320, maybe $350 range. I personally wouldn't pay that. I think you could get this shoe for a solid $280. If you guys can get this shoe for $280, definitely pick this shoe up. I think this shoe's definitely worth that. But yeah, other than that, it's a cool shoe. It's a cool low top. I think there's better Off-Whites, but. So I'm gonna show you guys a pair of Jordans. Again, typical Jordan box nowadays, but as you guys can tell, the circles are a little different. Make it, if you guys know what that is. It's the Off-White circles, but these ones have the plastic right here. Thing that makes me mad about this box is, again, damaged box. I've been getting damaged box lately with Jordans, and this one's really bad too. And it kind of makes me mad because this is actually a really hyped, rare shoe, and it's actually a shoe I really like. So it bothers me when, you know, it comes damaged, but there's nothing I can do about it. Now, I like with the Off-Whites, especially when they do the Jordan collabs, it comes with the see-through tissue, which I like. Oh yes. 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 So these are the Off-White Jordan 5 Sail or White and Fire Red, whichever colorway you prefer. Now, I actually did not win these off sneakers, unfortunately. I had to get these from a good buddy of mine, Carlos Chandia, a member of Goody Two Shoes. I collab with him a lot. You can follow him on Instagram at Darth Vader 12, or you can follow the group at Goody Two Shoes LV. So, my first impression of the shoe in hand, because I've seen plenty and plenty of pictures of this, it's a lot more yellow than I anticipated. And I know it's supposed to be like that sail Off-White kind of colorway, but it's really yellow. Like the zip tie's really yellow. You know, the lace holders are yellow. The bottoms are super yellowed. Now, for those of you guys that don't know, that Virgil does this because he wants you to wear your own kicks. Like I always say, be the product of your own kicks. He wants you to wear your own kicks. That's why he makes them yellow. So, you know, if you have an ice bottom sole, people tend to, you know, not wear them as much. But they're already dirty, and that's his thought process on that. It doesn't really affect me. I'm either gonna wear them or I'm not. But I really like the see-through. I have the black pair too, and the see-through 23 has the Nike Air on the side. And it's got the Nike Air on the bottom too, the fire red right there. And I really like how it comes with black and red laces. You know, Virgil's been doing a good job, you know, giving you something to change your style up with. And I would like to put, you know, one black and probably one red. I think that might make it pop a lot. But also, like I don't know if you guys, it's like really sticky. Like the bottom is like really sticky. Like almost like maybe you can hoop in this, but I never would. But that's new. They got the 3M tongue right there. Little shield. It's got the Nike Air on the insole, and then the shoelaces. You know, obviously typical of Virgil. He's got this right here, which you can't really see, and you couldn't really see it on the black metallic colorway or the black off-white fives, whatever you guys want to call them. Now, as much as I want to wear this shoe, I probably won't for a little bit. So this will be a shoe that I keep on ice for a while, probably. I want to wear it, but our weather here is not the greatest. So it'll definitely stay on ice until it clears up, or maybe until I go on vacation or something like that. But the retail price on these were $225. So we're looking at like, I think it was like $256 after tax. Now, I know this shoe is expensive because it's hyped. I did not buy this shoe because it was hyped. I bought it because I liked this colorway, and you guys can believe that or not, but I'm always the product of my own kicks. And this was something that I needed to have in my collection because I have the blacks too, and I think the sail colorway is super clean, even though it is a lot more yellow than I thought. But if you guys can pick this shoe up for a decent price, now I'm not gonna tell you how much I picked it up for, but if you guys can pick this shoe up for a decent price, I say pull the trigger for sure. This is like that mid-level hype shoe, but I think, you know, it's a dope shoe. It can go with a lot of different things. So definitely pick this up if you can. Now for this next one, I don't know if I want to show you guys them individually or together, but I think I'm going to show you guys them together. So here's box number 1, and here is box number 2. They are in the same box. I like this box. I really like it because it has the Jordan shooting the fade. It's the Jordan 4s. It's iconic. It says Union right here on both boxes. I really like the cream and the blue kind of color combination. It's with Union. Now this is the first pairs of Unions I have, so I don't know if they kind of came like that in the other box. This box is pretty much flawless. The condition is great. You know, I always kind of say that, and I always end up missing something, but you know, there's a little corner crease, but I mean, that's just being nitpicky. Unfortunately, I did not get as lucky on this box. As you can see, we got some box damage right there on the arm. I wish it was somewhere else, but we also have box damage right here. It's unfortunate, but again, there's literally nothing I can do about it. Now, retail on these were $250 a pop. So they're equally the same. So you're looking at like $275, $280, depending on where you live. Now, what I really like about this, and I think, and I'm not kidding, I think this is the best tissue paper, wrapping paper, whatever you want to say, that has come on any Jordan that I personally have. Now, it's Jordan himself. Now, they did make a shirt of this. Union dropped it as a gear with the shoe. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to grab it, but super dope. I'm a fan of the boxes and the paper, and it's the presentation to open the shoe, right? It's like Pulp Fiction. You know, when you open it, it's like, oh, you know, it's like, you know, that gold kind of glare coming out. But these are the Air Jordan 4 Union Black Noir or Black Guava, whichever one you prefer. I prefer calling them Black Noirs. Now, I did not get these for retail, unfortunately. I got these from a good buddy of mine, Ufon. So shout out to Ufon. You can follow him on Instagram at Ufon1231. So my first impression on this one right here, it's got a glue. It's got one factory flaw, I guess. And the suede looks good. It comes with the Union tag right here. And actually, you know, this right here, you can actually unsnip that. I've seen people do it. I don't know if I'll do it, but the quality seems really good on this one. And let me double check this one. No factory flaw. Nope. Some black stuff right there, maybe factory flaw, maybe just, nope. Definitely like 2 little black pen marks. It's not a big deal, I guess. You know, there's nothing I can do about it. I like the clear sort of, you know, lace holder, and on the original Jordans, this is, you know, this is not connected. Now, since I showed you guys these, I need to show you guys these. so we can kind of do a comparison. Again, same tissue paper. I mean, literally the box and everything is identical. Oh yeah. Now these are the Air Jordan 4 Union Guava Ice Union exclusives. By that I mean these only came out on Union's website. Again, retail is $250. I was unable to purchase either one of these for retail, but like those, Yufon hooked me up with the pack. So shout out to Yufon again. Again, his Instagram is at Yufon1231. Now, I don't think there's any flaws on these. I'm not too sure. Comes with, the blue kind of Union tag. They both come with orange laces. Now, I wish these kind of came with the more like sail pinkish laces, and these kind of came with something else other than orange laces, because they're both orange. I mean, but I guess, not a lot of people have the pack. Maybe that's why they threw both laces in. Again, with this shoe, just like this one, they're almost identical just by the color. That's the only difference. You can cut this tongue. Now, I wasn't a fan of the short tongue when these first came out. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. But I saw that you could cut the tongue, and I think that's a pretty cool concept. I just don't like the fact that you can't go back once you've cut the tongue. Now let me show you guys these side by side so you guys can kind of get your own kind of comparison. So there's the front, there's that side, there's these. I'll show you guys the back. The Nike Air. And I really think, and I truly do think this, if they didn't put the Nike Air on the back, these wouldn't be as sought after. Now they do have the Union Jordan logo on the insole, Nike Airs on both bottoms. Now honestly, again, I want to wear these. I think I'll wear this one before I wear this one, but in reality I believe I'm gonna keep these on ice, because they're so crispy, and I want the Union gear, and I think the Union gear goes really good with these. So I'm gonna wait for that. I got a couple things, but I gotta kind of figure that out. Now, I know that the resale value on these has kind of dipped, and these have kind of shot up. Now, I'm not gonna tell you how much I got these for, but I did get these I got these for a good deal, and I kind of got these for market, but it is what it is. These, I think last time I checked, it was like $6 to $650 range. Personally, if you can get these for $550, $580, whatever, get them, buy them, deal. And these ones, I believe these jump to the $950 range. I don't know. Me personally, these are not worth $1,000. These are not a $1,000 shoe. I wouldn't pay $900 for them. If I could get both of these for $550, pay $1,000 for the set, that would be super ideal, but that's just not the world we live in. If you guys can snag these, realistically for $600, I probably would if you could. Now, if you can snag these for the $700, $800 range, it's not ideal. It's a lot of money, I get that, but I would if you could. So that's my thoughts on these. I love these both. Shout out to Yufon again, man. I really appreciate this. Okay, guys, let me know in the comments what you think about everything that I've been picking up, man. I've been picking up some serious heat. Also, shout out to Yufon, man. You can follow him on Instagram at Yufon1231. Shout out to Carlos Chandia. You can follow him on Instagram at DarthVader12. As always, at Product of Kicks on Instagram. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to this video, and I'll see y'all next week.